7,000 subscriber
7,000
celebration.
though?
Love Honey. Apparently, people want the Wolfman to do a little beer review. Love Honey.
Well, I'm not going to do a review. I'll just kind of
Lost 40. I'm going to try it. Now, I ain't a beer guy, but I think it's entertaining, and I've got pretty damn good...
Don't, no.
What do you call that?
No.
What is it?
The palate? No.
I got an amazing palate.
No, you do not. It's supposed to be a German-style Bock.
Oh.
And it... I think it's kind of like a wheat beer. Hefeweizen type.
Arkansas Honey.
Yeah.
Lost 40 Brewing Company.
Yeah, it's all Arkansas.
Yeah. Dan boys, glad you're here.
Dan boys, yeah. Well. Yeah, it's good. Give me a shot, Dale.
Oh my God, you like that?
it's really good. I think
that tastes like licking an.
Have you been doing much of that?
A little bit of like dirt in there.
You can't say all this on here. It's gonna be all chicken.
Oh my God.
Did you get the honey?
No honey. I got a lot of ass though. That was high on there. Well, trying to get that taste out of my mouth. Wolf Tick Nation, I am so glad, we are so happy you are here for today's episode. Now, on today's episode, everybody knows, it's the 7,000 subscriber bike. 7,000. High five. 7,000. I mean...
It seems like we just had 6,000.
Dude, it seems like we just had 6,000. It seems like we just had, and this is no joke, 35 subscribers, you know? I mean, it's crazy.
I had about 20 years of life left on me when we had that. I don't need any more.
We're so glad you guys are here. On today's episode, we're going to be breaking into the all-new 29-inch Schwinn Axum. Well, I guess before we break into it, we're going to talk about a little bit of giveaways.
Okay, let's do some giveaway stuff.
Giveaways for the 7,000 subscriber bike. Now,
two different giveaways.
Two different giveaways. First giveaway, this was provided to us by, you guys seen it, the G-Form knee pads, was provided to us by More Beans Mr. Taggart. A couple of knee pads in there. They are size small. He says he ordered them.
Medium.
They're small. He said he ordered them and they just didn't fit him very good, so he packaged them back up and sent them to us. So More Beans Mr. Taggart, thank you. If you guys want to get your hands on a pair of G-Force knee pads, in the comments, I want you guys to put knee pads only. You can still comment without whatever else you guys want to. Put knee pads in the comment only if you want to be entered for the drawing.
What size were they?
Small.
Okay. They're small? Mm-hmm. These are size small, apparently.
Size small. SM all.
Yeah?
So, size small.
It's
you guys
medium.
want to get... It's a medium?
Yes.
Alright, next giveaway we got for our 7,000 subscriber bike. Most of you old school guys have all seen it.
Can they only enter for one of the things?
Yeah, just to enter for one only.
Please.
Most of you old school guys have seen this, but I'm not sure on how many of these DVDs stuck around, because these things are not cheap. Berserker! Nick sent us this one. He's like, well, I want you guys to do a giveaway on it. So, the movie Rad still sealed up. Let us know if you guys want it signed. The winners.
We have to open it if we sign it, huh?
Oh, yeah, we'll open it. We'll sign it for you guys if you guys would like that. And
we'll know that when to draw a winner.
Yeah. So we will be drawing a winner coming up. So make sure you guys turn the notification bells on so you guys know whenever we have that. But we'll do Rad, the movie. So you want DVD in the comments if you would like to win just Rad, or knee pads if you want to win the knee pads. And remember, one entry per item, please. And guys, we will also throw in some Wolf Tick video stickers. We had some people ask about our stickers the other day. Of course, we've got some Wolf Tick video stickers, and Berserker Nick, again with the Wolf Tick Comp Zerker for our aluminum Comp Zerker build, said, hey, I want you guys to do some giveaways on those stickers too. So we'll send you guys a few stickers if you guys are the winner. We'll be doing a drawing. Mm-hmm. Alright, now we got the giveaways out of the way. Let's get into the Schwinn Axum. This is awesome that we got this bike. We're going to be doing the real-time review on it, so make sure if you are not subscribed, you subscribe, hit the notification on, because we will be taking this thing.
And give a thumbs up while you're at it. I mean, you're already there.
Yeah, give a thumbs up while you're
Please.
there. Now, we're going to be doing the real-time review, where we talk about the bike, we jump the bike, going down everybody's favorite trail.
Cat's meow.
The cat's meow, of course. It said something DP on the site, right? Like dropper post.
Yeah, it was really like I didn't know what we're getting.
Yeah, I don't really know.
We put an order in. I don't know. We really don't know.
Put an order in. We made sure that we donated to Girl Scouts of America.
Girl Scouts of America got
so
donated.
Girl Scouts, any Girl Scouts out there, appreciate you. Now, we don't even know if it's got a dropper post.
Girl Scouts watching
there
our
might
channel.
be some. while we're cracking the bike open on this episode, we are going to weigh the bike. We're going to do a drop test because it's supposed to have a clutch, right, on the derailleur?
If it does, we're drop testing it.
If there's a clutch, which I think there is on this bike, we're going to do a drop test. We'll show you guys a little side-by-side with the clutch on and the clutch off.
Stuff? There's no information that I know of out on the 21.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. But we're all going to find out together, like I keep on saying. We're going to do a drop test. We're going to weigh the bike. We'll probably size up the frame size from the bottom bracket up to the top of the seat post just to see what size this bike is supposed to be. So let's go ahead and start talking about it. Alrighty, guys. Well, here she is. WolfTick Videos 7,000 subscriber bike. The Schwinn Axum. Again, C. Again, thank you guys so much for just being a part of our channel. WolfTick Nation, we love you guys out there. And man, just thank you so much for the support. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, please. Well, let's go ahead and start talking about the drivetrain. Now, the drivetrain is an Axe drivetrain. Up front here, you have an Axe. Or drivetrain. Up here on the front, you have an Axe trigger shifter, and it looks like a thumb or an index shifter only, so it's not a thumb only. I'm not a big fan of the thumb shifters, but it is a index finger as well. And you do have a viewing window, but something that's a little strange about that viewing window is there's no numbers in it. It just says 8-speed, so I don't know if you're supposed to count the speed or what. It's a little strange, but maybe you guys can let me know how.
You haven't used it yet, so maybe we just don't know something.
Yeah, there is a viewing window, just no numbers. Now let's go ahead and talk about the crankset. The crank arms are aluminum, and they're 170 millimeters long. The pedals are also aluminum or magnesium. We put a magnet on there, it didn't stick to it, so either
I'm going aluminum.
Yeah, they're probably aluminum. Now the chainring is a 30-tooth round, narrow, wide chainring. It's got a KMC chain, and this bike, one of the massive reasons why we thought it would just be an awesome bike, under $400 bike to purchase. This bike has a cassette, not a freewheel. Yeah. So if we want to upgrade this whole group set back here, we can, and not have to get a new rear wheel for. That's such a plus, right?
We don't know how wide, I mean, how many more gears we can add.
Yeah, though. I'm not sure on how many more gears, but we do have a budget group set we might check out, you know? Is a gear drive. It's 11 to 40 tooth rear cassette. Very cool. And the derailleur does have an external derailleur hanger as well. Now, the derailleur does not have a clutch. We're still going to do a drop test, but this is something I've never seen before. The derailleur has a tensioner spring on the arm.
Really?
Look at that.
Huh.
I'll show you guys a little close up, but it's got a tensioner arm on there to keep some tension on that chain. We're back here talking about the drivetrain. Another very cool feature that this bike has, not only does it have the cassette, or it's got both front and back quick release hubs. That's awesome. So that is the group set. Now let's go ahead and talk about the wheel set. This is something else that's really exciting, and we're going to get to the brakes, and that's even more exciting. This thing is just full of excitement. 7,000 subscribers.
You're full of excitement.
Woo!
Smitten.
Now, the rear and front tires, 29 by 2.6, and there looks like there is room on both sides of the tire to go ahead and get a 2.8. I mean, I can fit my finger in there. So
yeah, it's supposed to be boost spacing.
So boost spacing. Now, the front is a non-boost fork. That's a regular 100 millimeter width, and we'll talk about the fork here in a little bit. But the rear dropouts, they're 145 millimeters. So it has a boost rear end. They're decently knobby. They're not something that I was expecting this bike to come with.
They're not overly aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive. There you go. That's the word. They're just not overly aggressive. I was expecting a very aggressive tread design, and this one's not. This kind of almost looks, not quite, but it almost looks like the TAF.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like if the TAF and the Malice had a baby.
This might be the bike. If you guys remember, we did the whole budget. I purchased a budget tubeless setup, something that I think might work. Maybe we might try it on this bike. I don't know. I think this might be a good project for that, you know? Might end up trying to see if we can get the Axum to be tubeless. Who knows? Budget style. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the brake department. Something very interesting with these brakes, and I freaked out when I saw it. He started laughing, and he goes, "Oh, I hope the rear is a 160." The rear is 106. The rear rotor is 160 millimeters wide. Okay. Now, Chris, you're gonna like this. The front rotor is 180 millimeter rotor. Now, everybody always talks about having a bigger rotor up front, a smaller one in the back. Due to stopping purposes, your rear is going to lock up your front, you know, blah, blah, blah. I like running 180, 180, 203, 203, 160, 160. We got the 180 up front, the 160 in the back. I am going to have to ride it like that. It's going to drive me nuts. Yeah.
You got used to the tire being different, so you
Yeah.
can handle the rotors.
Rotors, yeah, I'll be able to handle that. Now, let's go ahead and talk about, before we go to the forks and the whole front area over there, let's talk about this seat. This is a 30.8 millimeter seat tube, and something cool about it is aluminum. That thing is light, very light. And remember, we're going to be weighing this bike here in just a little bit, so make sure you guys stay tuned. As it is set up for an internally routed dropper post, so that's a plus. You know, I really like that. Not quite the Ascension. Remember, guys, the Ascension had all internal routing, including the one for if you wanted to run an internal dropper post. Maybe you guys can go back and watch the Ascension video and kind of see some of the differences with it. I know we're going to get a lot of questions about that. Now, let's go ahead and move to the fork department on the stanchion width. Right at 28 millimeters, a little over 28 millimeters on the stanchion width. Now, on the exposed stanchion length, now remember, this doesn't mean how much travel this fork has, but the exposed stanchion length is 103 millimeters, a little over 103 millimeters. We'll be finding out if we're going to be bottoming this sucker out. I'm sure I'm going to get some air in this thing, and I will try to bottom them out for you guys. We'll see how much travel they really have whenever we do our real-time review. Now with the forks, they are coil forks. They're steel. I'm sure that's the heaviest thing on this bike, but something that is really neat is up on the top crown there, you have some adjustments. First adjustment is actually a lockout adjustment. So that's something that you don't really see in this price range. We'll see how it works in the real-time review as well. And on the left side over here, you have a preload adjustment. Plus, minus, kind of soften it up a little bit, stiffen it up a little bit. We'll do that in the real-time review as well to see actually if that thing does anything. The GT Aggressor Pro that we've got, that one came with that as well on both stanchions, and it wasn't too impressive. So yeah, so the bars with the grips on are right at 740 millimeters long, which I like. I do ride a lot of the bigger bikes with a 780, so this might be getting some 780s here pretty soon, or whenever we start the upgrade process with it. But 740 is definitely, for a big bike like this, I'm digging that. The stem is a 60 millimeter with only a 7-degree rise on it. So it's pretty straight out there. It's not very long. I like more of a 40 millimeter depending on the bike geometry. So we'll see how this rides out. And it is a 4-bolt stem as well, so something that's not a 2 that you're usually used to with a big box store bike. The grips. A little disappointed in the grip department. I would think that for the whole 2021 year that they would try to update the grips or just make them something different than the Boundary came with. So last year Boundary, we have the budget Boundary over there, and it's got the same exact lock-on grips as the new Axum does. I like the grips. I even said that in the real-time review. I like the grips. I just wish, I don't know, they changed it up a little bit, you know? But overall, man, this bike is really cool looking. There's some cool little details to it. Blue is beautiful on this bike. The frame design is somewhere in between the Boundary and an Ascension. The Boundary is a little bit more flat. The Ascension is more of a triangular design. And this one here is a little bit mixture of the two. It's way flatter in the back and a little wider and beefier up here front by the head tube. Alright guys, well that is pretty much the Schwinn Axum in a nutshell. Hopefully you guys got a little bit of knowledge out of that.
What kind of nut?
Hazel. Okay. We're not done yet. We are going to weigh the bike. We're going to do a little drop test. We are going to shift it. Let's go ahead and shift it and see. This bike was just in the box, just put together. No
What's
tuning.
In the box?
Let's see how it shifts and then we'll get to all the other stuff. So we're in first.
Well, sort of.
Now let's go to second.
Alright.
Third. Fourth. Fifth. 6th, 7th, and 8th. Okay, not bad.
Back up.
Back up.
Well, that's fast.
7, 6.
Yeah.
5, 4.
Yeah. Oh, this is
4.
Off.
Oh. Whoa. All right.
Oh.
All right, go ahead and kill that.
Yeah, it's gonna take some adjusting.
It's gonna take some adjusting for sure.
Not good out of the box.
Gear.
Fourth gear.
Like we do all of them in.
Pretty much.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, a little bit of chain slap. Not terrible. I mean, the only time it really slaps is when I lifted the whole bike up. You know, I mean, I usually try to keep the front wheel on the ground, on the floor. Let's go ahead and weigh this thing, and then we'll do a little outro. What do you guys think it's going to weigh?
I'm going with 34 pounds. Your workout today. Don't touch it.
35.78.
Yeah, see?
Dude,
Then you touched it.
35.78.
Yeah. See, I told you it was lighter than you thought.
Alrighty, well, weighed a lot less than I thought it was going to weigh.
Yeah.
I thought it was like close to 40 pounds.
I figured 34-ish. 32 pounds by the goal.
It's going to be a fun build, and again, I mean, the whole rear wheel there, I'm so excited about, because it's a cassette. Finally, it's a cassette, man, and it's not a free wheel, you know?
Yeah,
we don't have to buy a rear wheel. We can just buy a group set to do it.
First time since the GT Aggressor.
Yes. Schwinn, thank you. Axum.
Finally, it takes $398 to finally get a cassette. I wish the Ascension would have had a cassette.
Yeah,
$370.
That would have been awesome.
So this is basically essentially $30 more.
$30 more. This one's got a few things extra that the Ascension doesn't have, but then looking at the Ascension's got a few things this one doesn't have.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, it's kind of a toss-up. Real-time reviews are coming. Make sure you guys have those notifications turned on. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe now. If you would like to get yourself...
help us out by giving us a thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. If you'd like to get yourselves a Wolf Tick video sticker and a Wolf Tick Comp Zerker sticker, you guys can always go down to the affiliate links below, and while supplies last, get us a cup of coffee.
Buy us some coffee.
Buy some coffee. You can see those links in there. And along with those, put your name in for the drawing for the G-Form knee pads. And these are from More Beans.
More Beans, Mr. Taggart.
More Beans, Mr. Taggart. Remember, you want the knee pads in the comments, put knee pads only. That's it, knee pads. And we've got Rad, old Berserker Nick sent us Rad. And let me tell you guys something. This movie right here
made you want a BMX bike.
Made my damn year. It makes me want a BMX bike so bad. I need a BMX bike.
Yeah, there might be either a dirt jumper or BMX bike or something in the future.
And I need somebody I can ride one with, a woman preferably in a gymnasium with music playing, and we could just duet.
The only problem is she didn't even do hers.
I know, it was totally cheesy, that scene.
The whole thing is cheesy.
That was a great scene. But anyway, guys, we appreciate you watching Wolf Tick videos. 7,000 subscribers deep. Thank you guys so much.
Prison time.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for subscribing to our channel and liking our content and helping support our content, whether that's sending us stuff, buying us cups of coffee, just watching, liking, commenting. Thank you guys so much.
We got a good coffee shout out coming up and a good mail time coming up pretty soon.
Good coffee shout, good mail time. We're going to be revisiting again from today's earlier video. We're going to be revisiting the aluminum Comp Zerker, putting some carbon fiber bars on there.
Oh,
and then
also,
and then a whole bunch of stuff. But guys,
Big D's
thank
bars.
you. Yeah, thank you for watching Wolf Tick videos, and man, let's make this video a winner.
Yeah, come on,
Wolf
Tick Nation.
See if this bike's going to be a winner. Real-time review, cats meow, the all-new 2021 Schwinn Axum.
Yep.